Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you the Sylvania 4watt candles, flame shaped, whatever, CFL bulbs. Now these particular bulbs I picked up at a thrift store, let's see, I think it was a Salvation Army, and they were shown in one of my recent Finds of the Day videos, and I got 4 of them. One of them I already took out of the packaging because I wanted to see how it worked, and that's the one that we'll be taking a look at. But out of all 4 of them, they're all the exact same thing. As you can see, some of them are faded a little bit more from must have been being on display wherever these bulbs originally came from. I did not get them for $1.25. I believe I got them for less than that, but I'm not sure because once everything was rung up, the lady took off a discount of some sort, so whatever. But I got them for pretty cheap. So these bulbs are quite interesting, at least to me. One thing that I really enjoyed about the CFLs, the electronic ones, is that they could get them really small, and they'd just be so unique because of that. It was always kind of a challenge to try to find the smallest one, and these are decently small. And I do like the low wattage ones as well. Low wattage CFLs I find quite unique because it doesn't really make sense. You know, because this is supposed to replace a 15-watt bulb, and it's only using 4, but yet it's brighter than the original, so maybe you don't like that. Just kind of weird. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of them here. This one is the packaging that's in the best condition. So you can see this originally was on clearance somewhere for $6. And then they had some type of other sales sticker here, and 75% off, and, well, then they ended up at the thrift store, and that's where I ended up getting them, obviously. But on the front of the packaging, we just have basic information. It saves $6. Okay, at that point, I might as well not even bother buying these things to replace my 15-watt bulbs. Because if you're just going to save $6, you might as well keep the nice glow of an incandescent. But at this point in time, with LEDs coming around, it's just unique to have them. More information here at the bottom. You can see they're quite dusty. You can see them being used in this outdoor light. Again, dusty, wherever these came from. I have to hold this at an angle because the tripod's in the way. Caution information. Let's see, does it say made in China? Not surprised. So yeah, that's the packaging of these bulbs, and they're not too hard to open either. Just have one down here and these things at the top. You just kind of break open, and then you can take out the bulb. And there it is. So, set that one aside because we're going to take a look at this one, which is the same thing, but I did something to this one. So, we can see the etch here, 4 watt, 120 volt, and 3000 K. That's one thing that I liked about it. I like the color temperature. It's very nice. There must be some type of date code and caution information as well. Maybe that's a date code. Not too sure. A little candelabra base there at the bottom. And that's the bulb itself. But there's more. I decided to twist this gently, and the cover comes unglued. So there's the inside. And here's what's inside. Now, I really enjoy these U-shaped tube bulbs much better than the spiral CFLs. I think they look more interesting. So these things are absolutely tiny. You can see against this adapter here, or just a medium base. They're very small tubes. You can see they just kind of squirted some type of epoxy in here and just glued the glass cover over it. So I'm going to put on the glass cover for now, just so I can demonstrate it with the cover on. And then we'll take it off and we'll look at it with the cover off. So let's turn it on. And there we go. Now it does take this bulb time to warm up, I found, and there's some stuff inside because I took it apart. But once it does warm up, it is quite bright. Much brighter than, obviously, a 15-watt bulb would be. So at least they tell you that here, but, I mean, their equivalency is still way off. So that's the bulb, and it'll eventually get to full brightness here. But let's take our cover off, and there you can see the inside. You see where it's, connected together here. And you can kind of see the little ripples. I believe that's because you can see the mercury stream right through there. Because there's not much for phosphors where they connect the tubes together. Yeah, you can kind of see the blue glow. Very, very cool. Very neat design. So it's pretty much at full brightness now. Let's put this cover back on. So yeah, not a bad bulb for whatever little bit I paid for them. Very unique. So anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video of these Sylvania. I guess I can just leave them there because, well, there they are. Sylvania 4watt, 15watt, supposedly equivalent CFL flame-shaped bulbs. Also, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.